Yo, what's going on, Cynical Society? We're back with Blaze Black 2 Redux. I'm here with my friend Xander. Xander, say hello to the stream.
Hello.
Alright, so what's on the docket for the episode today? Xander, what's on our menu for the day?
Mm, Well, last time we were here, it left off with you were at the ranch area, weren't you? Why?
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at my Google Doc, which apparently has about a page worth of equal sign for some reason.
Mm.
Did I have to? I think I had something pressed down. I think.
And I want to welcome everybody who's in the chat right now. Saying hello to everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Excuse me, good day today. It was a weird Saturday for everybody, but weather was okay, not too bad, not too good. It's kind of cold out, not gonna lie, but
Yeah, it was a little cold where I am
yeah,
too.
I forgot. Like for the ranch, I think are we like looking for Herdier or something like that? Some Team Plasma person, I think, something along those lines. I
I
think, right?
think.
There's like a missing Herdier of some capacity.
Yeah,
Oh, first
I'm
is a
trying to
rival.
recall if that was actually it or if that was in the first one, or if they're just here because it's along the way.
Hmm.
Although the rival's here, so
Yeah.
something's happening here.
Yeah, the Edge Lord himself, the Edge Lord Xander,
Mm-hmm.
who may or may not have any correspondence with real life Xander.
Just named that out of coincidence, purely.
Yes, purely coincidental. No Xanders were harmed in the making of this video. Disclaimer for YouTube purposes. I'm making that disclaimer now.
Only disclaimers so that you don't get in trouble. You.
Yeah, yeah, I want to keep this video monetized.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be monetizable content over here at Syndical Society.
We don't know.
We just make these Pokemon go to sleep for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call it nowadays.
Well, it
Okay,
says it
so
right on the screen. It painted. It's.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more. There's no violence. No other violence has occurred. Unlike Pal World where you literally can use man-made guns to shoot at pals,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't
Well, you
particularly.
don't start out with the guns. You start out with the bow.
Hmm, so much better. So much slower deaths that
Yeah,
way.
you're only firing arrows at them to begin with.
Yes, of course.
I
Because game.
remember when my friend was when one of my friends was playing that. He ran into who's basically the bad guys in that, like the Goon Squad or whatever they
Yeah,
are,
I love how you said.
and they were bugging out a bit. They were like stuck on this cliff that they were standing at,
Yep,
like
yeah.
having their gun out, but nothing's happening. They're not moving at all.
Mhm,
Yeah, but they start out with guns. You don't. Though.
mhm. That seems totally fair, legit.
Well, I mean, they're the bad guys.
Mm.
They don't care about fair.
Can't you capture them too? Can't you like not only capture pals in the game, can
Yeah,
you
you
can,
can catch humans in a
yeah.
ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, slavery was apparently not over in 1865. And you can still catch them for manual labor against their will.
1865. I wasn't aware of how World canonically took place in 1865.
Well, you know how in U.S. history the
Hmm.
the Emancipation Proclamation was signed.
Yeah.
I was just making a good history reference there, you know,
Hmm.
for all those history buffs out there. It's just and maybe it's an alternate reality where 1865 was never the proclamation was never a thing in that world, so it never slavery never ended. So
Oh no, I was going more towards there's all the sci-fi stuff in that, and like the guns and stuff were definitely not around in at that point.
hmm. What? No, in AK-67 is not an automatic rifle is not around in 1865. Yeah.
Oh no, it was definitely there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
100%. Did we already get? Oh yeah, we got that dog lollipop here. I was like, I'm just like lackluster
mm-hmm.
encounters so far. I'm like not really impressed so far. I'm like, yeah, I think my starter is like the most exciting thing in my party at the moment. Not gonna lie, I'm not really too excited to use every.
Well, at least this way, nothing is taking away from. I mean, you need to keep the spotlight where it belongs, and clearly Tepe deserves all of it.
Yeah, fancier rock type or a water type.
He's
Yeah,
already got a pan series.
well, I'll just use my fire type so I'm resisting. I don't have a rock or a water type to destroy this fire type. So I'm gonna do what I can, what I have, because my bug type is at this point in the game.
No.
Yeah, at least most of our party is gonna be almost fully evolved by the time we get to Gym 2. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's a plus about having these intro route Pokemon that see some capacity is supposed to be better than they were originally. I don't know how they're supposed to be better, but it is what it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm watching the flames slowly curl around Tepe on your screen.
Yeah, game is a lagging.
It's chugging a little bit.
It's doing a little chugga chugga choo choo Thomas the Tank Engine action. Ew, the monkey's trying to lick me. That's a little odd, not gonna lie.
I mean, seems in character for a monkey.
Yeah, he's a little sus though. That monkey's been a
You
little.
know, not everything has to be suspect.
At least there's not another. Wait, do we have to battle that Team Plasma Grunt after this? Like, I think we have to battle him before he
Maybe
lets the herd here.
even
Or
if you doesn't isn't this one of the rivals that heals you every time you? beat you up.
I think the ranch people do at least. I think
Hmm.
the ranch people.
I don't know why I thought it was him that healed you. It could be the ranch people.
Those ranch people taste like Hidden Valley Ranch all the way. You know, they're the creators of
They're
Hidden
like
Valley.
Sour Patch Kids, but ranch.
Exactly. Gotta get that zesty flavor all over. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exactly like a Sour Patch Kid, except instead of sour dust on the outside, it's just ranch powder,
Yes.
straight from the package.
And it's like that, like getting abducted by aliens commercial. The Hidden Valley Ranch
The
commercial.
candy is exactly the same. It's still the sweet candy, but just with ranch on the outside.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't taste weird at all, of course. That this is a perfectly normal combination.
Indeed. Here, I'll give you this. Soothe Bell. I think that's for friendship. Yeah, I think it's for like friendship evolutions. Although I changed it in where well no, I didn't change impossible evolutions, but I'm hoping impossible evolutions aren't impossible in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, like I don't want a Woobat, like because I know Woobat evolves by friendship in this game. Like, that's the one thing I don't want to do is have a Woobat because
I'm
Woobat
looking up Soothe Bell, seeing what it does. When held by a Pokemon, it increases its friendship.
friendship. Yeah.
That Pokemon's friendship is increased by 50%.
Well, good thing Woobat's pretty much the only friendship evolution in the entire game. So as long as I don't get a Woobat, I'm doing all right.
But if you do get a Boobat, you're set.
Do not manifest that, Xander. I do not want a Woobat.
You think I have that much power? You think I can speak it into existence?
I don't know. I don't know what Arceus is
Is
thinking
this
right.
not a risk you want to take?
I don't know what Lord Arceus is thinking right now. He might just strike me down with a Woobat here and now. You know.
The fury of Woobats.
Exactly. Yeah. So the ranch people do heal you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we're
I don't
just
know why I thought it was him. Is there a different rival who heals you?
how I think
Oh, yeah, maybe. I'm
that
thinking about him.
little piece of sunshine and rainbows.
Hey, he's a happy guy.
Just a little.
So happy. So,
Mm-hmm. So happy. Wink, wink. I just feel like their rivals don't just have that like edginess to them anymore. They don't have like that like rival shine to them anymore. It's like
they peaked in edginess with Silver, and it's just been downhill since.
exactly, you know, like Gen 5, the rivals were
You need peak edgelord in your rival.
yeah, like someone who actually wants to beat you senseless in a battle, you know? Where's that sense? Oh, why couldn't I have gotten a Riolu? I love Lucario. Come on. That's unfair. I totally deserved a
Oh, he was
Lucario.
an option here.
Apparently, apparently out of the Lily pup I got, I could have had a Lucario, but no, no Lucario here. Just a Lily pup named Nina.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
What
no,
would you have named the Riolu?
probably like I don't know.
Also Nina.
No, well, maybe like uh something to do with like because it uses like I don't know, like it uses like key energy kind of, so it kind of uses like Dragon Ball type of energy
Mm-hmm.
to do like Aura Sphere and stuff. So maybe I would be like a Dragon Ball character. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. The Riolu gets a respectful name just because you think it's the better Pokemon.
Look, XP shares, Xander.
That's hopeful.
If you have a Pokemon this week, then that. Well, I don't need it because I have to work.
I mean, in general, in a normal circumstance, an
Yeah,
XP share would be helpful.
yeah. When did they do the whole like everybody gets XP type of deal? Was that Gen
Mm,
7? Which is it? What generation did they implement
I,
that into?
I don't think it was a specific gen. I think it started with the game that was Blazing Pearl, the the Pearl and Diamond remakes.
Yeah. Oh no, wasn't
I
it
think they were the first one to have it.
Wait, wasn't it Let's Go Pikachu that was the first one that I think Let's Go was the first one.
Maybe it was somewhere in that batch of games.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu that did it first.
Mm,
And then Sword and Shield did it, and every game after does it. Because they realize that people don't want to sit, kids don't want to sit there and grind out their Pokemon to win the game. They realize how
mm.
tedious and unhelpful that is. Did you enjoy that, Xander? Did you enjoy grinding your Pokemon for hours on end just to continue in the game? Is that fun for you?
Well, I no, but but I feel like depending on which game it is, there are certain games where that makes more sense,
Yeah.
especially in the older ones, because it's kind of like they were trying to fit more in with. I don't know if you've played any other JRPG lately, Charlie,
Hmm.
but they have this horrible tendency of being incredibly grindy.
I could see it.
Like almost every turn-based JRPG, leveling up is a slog the farther that you get in the game. And
Yeah.
considering that the people who were making Pokemon were making games that were in a market that already had those ones too, and they wanted to, people who liked that were who they were trying to appeal to, it kind of explains why they would make leveling like that to begin with.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I can see that. I was just like thinking like I've played like the original like Leaf Green like Fire Red and Leaf Greens. Like I understand like it was but it's kind of easier to grind back in the day. I don't know like when it got to like generation like 4, it kind of got like super hard to like the original Diamond and Pearl games kind of deal. Kind of got a little bit more difficult
Mm-hmm.
to do it. Oh, sit there.
Also, I, I feel like Gen 5 specifically is a bad one to try and do this topic at because the EXP system in Gen 5 works completely differently anyway.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I forget how it was different, but there is a noticeable difference.
Okay.
There are words that are not coming to mind at this moment.
Does Google need to be or is
Yeah,
it
yeah, maybe I should consult Google. How's Gen?
XP? How's the XP gain in Generation 5 different from other generations?
Yeah, it made it easier.
Okay.
In Gen 5, they changed it so that it's easier to train, and it's helpful when grinding lower leveled Pokemon because it gave you more reward when you defeated a Pokemon of a higher level with a Pokemon that was lower than it.
And couldn't you like grind on like Audino in like a certain area in the game? Like, just like
Yeah, that's not really what we're talking about, though.
because like
There
Audino is
is a specific area where Autonos are worth a lot.
yeah, it's
For
like that.
some reason, Autono is worth a lot of experience, though.
It's like Chansey. It's like Gen 5's Chansey because I think or Blissey or whatever that one was that gave a lot of XP for defeating them.
Yeah, and that kind of makes sense because in the show, didn't it also be like, yeah, this one's also Nurse Joy's helper. So I
Yeah,
guess
I think odd
for
noble.
some reason Pokemon nurses are worth a lot of experience points when you beat them up.
Yeah, defy the healthcare system.
But the healthcare system in Pokemon is your
It's,
friend.
and it's free.
That's why it's your friend, because it's free.
Yeah,
More your friend than ours.
yeah. Good old United States healthcare. Gotta love it. I did. Bleh. How is work today, Xander? How is the customers today?
Uh, the customers were okay.
Anything in particular? Any like funny story that you could implement fake names in to tell us to the any like little.
Well, I was only thinking about it earlier because there was this little old lady who was on, the little scooter,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the cart that you sit at to walk around, and she
Yeah.
was saying, and she went by, and my coworker was like, "Oh yeah, you're good at driving that thing," and it made me think of this other guy who comes in occasionally who is not good at driving that thing.
Oh, do explain more. Do elaborate on the guy who can't drive the.
Just like just crashing into stuff and not caring in the slightest that he definitely just broke shit.
So he's like playing like Grand Theft Auto in the store, basically. Mobile.
No, it's it's hard to tell if he doesn't realize that he's breaking stuff or if he just knows we're not going to do anything about it, so he doesn't care.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because he he crashes in to this candy rack, which in turn nearly knocks one of those register lights off the thing.
What? Oh my gosh.
He hit that hard, yes.
Okay.
And so he backs up. Naturally he's backing up to change his angle so that he can actually get through, right? No,
Hmm.
he backs up and then immediately slams into it again after barely changing his angle of trajectory.
Oh my gosh.
Eventually, three of us are out there trying to help him steer it into the correct way to actually get through. He's just being incredibly uncooperative with accepting help.
As they are, you know. Yeah, that
But
sounds.
yeah, long story short, that thing was actually so broken, we had to get tape to try and put it back together.
Yeah, like I don't know, like flex tape, you know. Put some good old
No,
flex.
like packaging tape.
So not the good stuff, not the.
Just wrapped around. There are a few things that are hastily taped together in that store because things get broken and no one ever gets sent to fix them.
Yeah, sounds about. Thankfully, when I was working at Price Chopper, we don't have any of those mobile carts because the store is like not even that big. It's like, I mean, you've been in there, right? It's like there's not. There's,
Yeah, it's a little store. It's itty bitty.
yeah. Oh yes, you had Dungeons and Dragons this week, or did you? Or whatever you do now.
Mm, I don't think we had it this week. It was scheduling just didn't end up right.
Okay, okay. Ponytail, that's a fire type. I have nothing to counter fire types at the moment. No rock moves or water type moves. So I really need a rock or a water type soon. So I have no way to counter fire types at this point in time. So can you manifest that for me, Xander, from your end? Just manifest the next one to be a rock or a water
Just to
type.
think water thoughts.
Think about rocky water, like a, I don't know, like a lagoon or a rocky crag.
Think of a babbling brook. A very rocky babbling brook.
I think I might just have lost a life on Ladybug here. Nope. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Okay. I thought I just got murked, but no, I'm still living. Still living here. Oh dear, I'm really fighting with fire now. A moth to the flame over here. Oh, I lived. I'm using counter. I'm using counter to do. Oh, I'm burned. I'm burned. I better win with this counter, otherwise I'm screwed. Oh no, it failed. Gosh darn it, I think I'm screwed. Oh, I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. Ah, I got 6 health left. I got 6 health. Oh, I gotta switch. I gotta switch. Otherwise I'm gonna die. I don't want to lose a life on Catbug. Go back to Hawk. I forgot to level up my 2 new members. I better do that before I battle the Team Plasma Grunt. That's coming up, I think. Well, I think the Team Plasma Grunt doesn't have much. I think it has, like, I don't know, a Perloid or something. I don't think it's much. I don't think it's, like, too terribly hard. They're like, I think they're, I don't know how I remember their dialogue, but I think they're, like, dialogue for, like, when you talk to them right now. It's gonna be like, have you ever heard of the evil Team Plasma? Have you ever heard of Team Plasma? And you can say yes or no. They're like,
I like to hit no every single time because they get vendetta shit.
yes. What?
Like, how did you not hear about us? Like 2 years ago only, if that. We tried to take over the country. Weren't you here?
We try to
Were you
liberate
living under a rock?
we try to liberate Pokemon from everyone's Pokeballs because
Did you not see the giant castle that we erected out of the ground?
and then then like we'll show you we're gonna fly a giant ship over the entire country with a giant plasma cannon that shoots ice out of it. Spoiler alert for everyone who just heard that because that's exactly what happens in this game. There's a giant ship with an ice cannon on it because Kyurem, they capture Kyurem, and Kyurem's power is used to shoot giant things of ice at people.
Oh, I saw this fan art the other day of Kiram, and they had drawn him realistically, for lack of better word, and he looked terrifying.
Yeah, if you want to message me a picture, if
Like
you,
the hard angles of his face. I don't remember where I saw it. If I
was it
find it again, I'll send it to you.
was it Reddit perhaps?
No, but it was like a comic, and there was the girl Pokemon trainer from the first one, and she had Kira, and she was fighting against N, and N was like holding his little Purloin, and they were both visibly terrified, and it just pans over to her with this like lifeless look in her eyes, petting Kira, who's drawn hyper realistically to an unsettling degree.
Hmm, sounds enthralling.
It was it was funny,
I'm
especially how realistic Kiram looked. Really sold it. Like there are certain Pokemon that you don't think about how they would look in the real world, and I never thought that that was one of them, but that's one of them apparently.
yeah. I can't wait and oh I so you know how we were talking about were we talking about did we ever talk about solo leveling last episode at all? Were we talking about that during
I thought we mentioned it at some point.
but
I know I'm
anyway,
watching it.
so I looked up um where to read it, like where to read it if I want to
Mm-hmm.
continue reading after the show or the season finishes, and so I did.
Do you
It
want to read?
it's
Do you want
not
to read the comic or the physical novel?
the comic, so I looked it up, and it's not on Webtoons. It's on a whole different app. So I had to download a separate app just to read just to get the solo leveling so I can read it. 'Cause it's not on Webtoons. I looked for it.
Hmm. Oh man, I think I have a physical copy around here somewhere. I would have let you borrow it.
I don't. Well, actually, I'm going home for spring break soon, so I could have borrowed it.
You still could.
I guess. Guess what I was rewatching today? I did homework, but guess what? I put on Netflix. I just pulled up. Of all the anime I could pull up, what could I be rewatching right now?
Mm, mm, I'm trying to think.
Because there's a new.
Were you watching it, or was it more? Oh, this would make good background noise.
So it's because there's a new season of it coming out soon.
Mm, I want to say Do Exorcist, but I don't think that's on Netflix.
Nope. Well, it was. It was at one point.
But not anymore.
No. See, look, I could have had an Azrael with huge power. Could have had anything but that darn Lilliput. But no, I had to have a freaking Lilliput that doesn't do crap.
Hey, not
Ugh.
everyone needs a solid normal type.
But
Oh, so helpful.
I have Pinto to eat a Lilliput. At least it wasn't a Patrat. At least it wasn't Patrat and Watch Home.
Hey, weren't you just getting on my case for manifesting?
Okay, well, it's not a new, I want you to manifest that on a new route. When we have new encounters available, I want you to manifest it because we 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 have a glaring weakness to fighting types at
No,
the
I meant more along the
or fire type.
along. I mentioned Ubat once, and
Yeah, that's also a friendship evolution. I know. I think, right? Isn't it?
I don't remember.
To go to Meryl, is Meryl a friendship evolution? I don't think Meryl. To my knowledge, I don't think Meryl's friendship. I don't. At least I don't think so.
I thought it.
I know
Huh.
Riolu. I know Riolu's a friendship evolution. I know that.
Hmm.
I Hawk. My Tepig was one level above level the level cap, but I'm not really doing hard level caps. Like I'm trying to stick to the level cap, but it's just I'm not sticking. I wasn't able to stick to it because the Pokemon I was facing weren't like I couldn't use any other people because they were like they wouldn't have
Hmm.
lived if I used them. So I was just type matchup wise, it wasn't working out that way.
Yeah.
Oh, Xander, did you know that MNG TV has a Miltank only playthrough of Heart Gold out now? You know how much he hates Miltank, so you should watch it. It's on his MNG
Hmm.
TV. Plug another PokeTuber on my own channel. Go guys, go check out MNG TV and his Miltank only run of Heart Gold. It's very funny because I know how much he hates that Pokemon and he uses it the entire hour or so of the episode. It's very funny.
I'm trying to think if I have any Pokemon that I genuinely dislike.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you still haven't guessed what anime I was rewatching.
Oh yeah. Was it? Is it Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, there's a new season coming out and
Oh, a new season. I forgot about that. I don't remember what's on Netflix anymore.
it has to do with swords.
So, oh yes, that's helpful. Uh,
And
is it
and
is Demon Slayer on Netflix?
yes, you got it. I was rewatching Demon
Okay.
Slayer from the beginning.
Okay, my mind was logically coming to Demon Slayer, but I didn't think it was on Netflix
Yeah, it
for
is.
some reason.
Actually, it's all the way up to the Swordsmith Village arc now. It's up to
Oh,
the most
that's
recent arc.
pretty far actually.
No, that's all the way caught up. It's fully caught up to the
Oh, it
newest.
is?
Yeah, the next season isn't even out yet. It's fully caught up to the Swordsmith Village. Like that's the newest arc.
Okay.
So you could definitely get caught up on that.
Wow, Netflix has gotten so much better at keeping up with it.
Well, Demon Slayer actually, well, mostly. So if you want to get caught up on Demon Slayer, I would definitely suggest getting back on Netflix.
Hmm.
It's good. I'm
You
rewatching it.
sound like you sound a little bit like my mom. She keeps asking me to reset up the Netflix.
Sorry to bring back such traumatic memories.
No, it's fine. I really don't have any reason not to do it anymore because as a way to kind of force my hand, she as like a Valentine's Day gift in air quotes, she gifted me a Netflix gift card to try and because it's like you will set this up.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, push off a cliff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I got up to the episode. I don't know if you remember. You know how there's like the demon with like like the drums, the bongos, like the
The bongos.
like he has like drums coming out of his like shoulders, and he like in the first season
Yeah.
he hits those.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm on the episode where like I think what's the guy's name? The hog head the boar dude.
Oh yeah, I know who you mean.
It starts with an I, isn't it? His name. Gosh, I just watched this like
It,
this morning.
hmm.
Uh, Inosuke. Yeah, you just got introduced to Inosuke,
Hmm.
where he's beating Zenitsu senseless because he wants him to fight him. And to this day, I don't understand why Inosuke can't pronounce anybody's name for the life of him. He's just he literally, I feel like goes out of his way to say the wrong thing. Like he just like,
Although, wouldn't that kind of be in character? Like
yeah.
purposely pronouncing the name wrong just to be a jerk,
I mean, I don't know if he does it to be a
because
jerk.
he's trying to provoke them.
Yeah, either he's trying to provoke them or he's actually kind of stupid, but I don't know. I think he's more
Here's the
headstrong.
thing: there's a difference between being headstrong and necessarily being dumb.
I think he's just headstrong, if I was gonna say. I think he's just like,
It feels intentional. It feels a little too intentional, in my opinion.
but so let's say, okay, so if you could have any like breathing technique, if you were like a demon slayer in the Demon Slayer universe, if that was like, okay, chat, here's your question of the day for YouTube and Twitch. If you could have any Demon Slayer breathing technique, what would you have and why? And I'll have Xander answer it first because he's my co-host.
I I don't remember a lot of them.
There is a lot
Which
of them.
ones?
You can be very creative with what you
There's a
say.
lot of them.
And it doesn't have to be one in the show that's been introduced so far. It can
Hmm.
be pretty much any.
Well, you see, if it's anything that we can come up with, then that has the added issue of, well, what does it do?
Yeah,
Explain to
well,
us.
it has to do with something like, an element, like, like
Hmm.
a environmental thing, you
Mm.
know? So if so yeah, so there's the main
I,
elements, right? There's water, fire.
I kind of like the misty one.
Oh, the mist. Yeah, you can do mist breathing's cool. Would you do
Mm-hmm.
like fog breathing though? Would it be like a offshoot of mist breathing, so it's not necessarily mist breathing? It could be like I don't
Well,
know.
we need to be slightly to the left or to the right, so it's not quite dead set on.
Oh, what if it was like a blood? Like, what if it was like blood mist breathe or like blood manipulate, like
or
blood
like or smog, so it's
smog
like
breathing?
poison mixed into it.
Oh my God, that'd be so cool if you had like you could poison the demon with like smog. You like smog breathing, like
Yeah,
noxious cloud style, or like
yeah.
smog breathing, noxious cloud, like oh, it
Because that's
is.
all smog is. It's pollution that looks like fog.
Yes, you could cause global warming with your demon slayer
Yeah,
tech.
that that's the magical anime power. Have cause global warming.
Yeah, so basically, oh, you know,
We're shooting Japan into the industrial age as quickly as humanly possible.
I mean, you saw the cities in that show. You saw like in the first season, he like, Zenith
I
or
mean, no one will even notice one more person's worth of pollution, you know?
yeah, like did you see the train? Did you see like the Mugen Train movie where like they were on that train that had all the like, you know,
I mean, sure, the technique would pollute more than about a dozen people at once, but will anyone really notice with
if
those
you're
things chugging about?
if you're like killing demons for them, I'm sure they'd understand.
It balances out.
What if you had like what if you had like pestilence breathing? So like you had like you know like disease breathing, like plague
You
breathing or
see, the issue with that is if you have something that's so that feels like the kind of thing that would get you an unflattering character design.
like a very like edgy like man like what is it called like
You
manic
know, like gross horror type guy.
like I don't know like uh
Although if you're one of the good guys, I guess they wouldn't make you look like super gross or anything.
they would
But
probably
that
just
feels like the kind of ability that they would make you look like have boils or something.
or maybe like a plague doctor outfit like you'd have like a crow's mat
Hmm.
like a cool
Yeah,
like
that would work too.
well are you gonna change your mind? You're gonna do like plague mist or like ooh, what about like
No,
plague
no.
mist?
I feel like keep it smog. So it's like fog but poisonous.
Yeah, that could still like and oh, so if that's the case, what color would your blade be? Like what would the like
I don't. I thought the blade colors weren't really connected to the
it's like
breathing style.
red,
I thought
it's
they
like
were
red,
just.
blue, I don't know. Sometimes it is. Like it depends. Like sometimes
I
it's
thought
like
they were more based off of like a personality of the person.
yeah. I mean that does decide the breathing technique as well as what color it is, like sort of. Like it's like
I thought the sword was based off of the person, and the breathing technique isn't really individual people. It's just they're
yeah.
more like how one person is able to learn different. They're more like martial arts type things, like different styles that you can learn of martial arts.
Yeah.
Except for magical demon fighting powers.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not gonna pick off the bat. I don't think I'd pick sun breathing. Like, I mean, I like sun breathing, and I really would like to have the best breathing style, and that just seems like I'm just picking it because it's the strongest breathing style. But you know what? I haven't. So you know how there's so there is sun breathing, correct? So what if I
Mm-hmm.
had like dark, like what if I had like shadow breathing instead? What if I had like the opposite of sun breathing? Like I had shadow breath and like breathing style, like the nighttime, like I don't know, the opposite of sun breathing, like
Mm-hmm.
shadow breathing. That would be awesome, actually. Like I think
Yeah, that could be neat.
Yeah, so like I think my sword would be like maybe like instead of like a samurai sword, maybe it would be like a scythe or something. That'd be cool. Like if I had like a double like a really big scythe instead of like a sword.
Yeah, is there really a rule saying that it has to be
A
a
samurai.
sword and that it can't just be whatever weapon you're best with?
I mean, someone had a freaking like pistol as their weapon in the show. Like someone in the Swordsmith Village
Where
arc.
does it say in the Demon Slayer handbook that one must use a sword?
I know, and like I think like the Hashira the love Hashira, their sword isn't even like a traditional sword either. It's like it twists and like elongates and bends. Remember that? Like it's not even like a
Mm-hmm.
normal sword. It's just like a bendy sword that like extends it. So I don't even know how to describe that. It's like and then the guy
Yeah.
the guy with like the mohawk in that arc literally quite literally has a gun. Like he literally has a he's like using American breathing, or I don't even know what his breathing style is, but he has like America breathing. He's just like America,
America breathing.
second right amendment breathing. The right to bear arms.
I mean, if you're fighting, that doesn't make sense though. If you're fighting creatures whose main weaknesses cut its head off, why would you choose a gun of all things?
I mean, wait, doesn't like do you remember? Doesn't he have like still have a sword too or something? I don't like super remember. Like I think he has a blade as well, but I think he just likes to blow their head off with like a shotgun type of deal. I feel like he likes to shotgun their head off. I think that's just how he
Mm-hmm.
does
It's
how he.
funny to imagine like a bayonet strapped to a handgun, just flailing it around awkwardly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you have like smog breathing, what would your like Demon Slayer outfit be? Like if you could have a non-generic outfit.
I mean, is there really? There's the. Don't they all have a coat that they put over their outfit
Well,
anyway?
they have like the black like
Yeah,
undergarment.
there's the normal, there's the uniform, and then they have a cape or
A
cloak
com
or whatever that they put over it.
Yeah, it's just like a kimono of some unique design or
Yeah, a fancily patterned kimono of various types, depending on who you are.
okay, so what would yours look like?
I don't know. Hmm.
Like, and you have like,
Maybe it would just be like, I'm trying to think what color would even represent smog other than like turquoise or
yeah.
stuff
Oh,
like
what if
that.
you had like
Isn't turquoise the basic smog color?
yeah, like a greenish
Like a
tan.
light turquoise?
Yeah. Ooh, and what if you had like a gas mask over your face or something like that, so you could breathe while the like so you could breathe in but not like get hurt by your own like when you do your techniques, you have like a gas mask apparatus or something.
Yeah, there's a gas mask somewhere hidden within the folds of the coat,
Yep.
able to be pulled out at a moment's notice.
Yeah. Ooh. And then like for me, I think my colors would be like purple and black. Would be like my kimono colors. Like it'd be like dark black and like a like violet colored like I don't know, like maybe like crescent moons on my kimono like or something like that. Like
Hmm.
and I feel like my sword would also have like a purplish tinge to the blade. Because it's like shadow. I don't know. I always associate like shadow users with like purple. So, like, because purple's like my favorite color too. So.
Yeah.
And what would I have like night vision goggles or something? So like my shadow, I could see in the dark or something. Like I have like night vision or something. Because you know how like can smell,
Yeah.
like
I'm
Tanjiro can
trying to think
smell
of.
really.
I was thinking to myself, would night vision goggles have been invented yet in this universe?
Or
For
maybe
that matter, would a gas mask have been invented yet in this
no, a
universe?
gas mask seems probable. Like I think a gas mask would definitely be like some sort of. not maybe like not a modern version of a gas mask, but maybe like an ancient version.
Yeah, but maybe like an old timey version.
But
Like back with the plague doctors, where their masks were basically just having a
leather.
cone with a bunch of herbs stuffed into it.
Yeah. Well, I think for my like not night vision goggles, maybe I have like just really good like maybe I have like cat vision or like night maybe like I have like cat eyes or something. I have like night vision.
You do like the pirates did. You have an eye patch that you always wear, so one of your eyes is acclimated to the dark.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, I feel like I would like. I feel like I'd be such an edgy demon slayer though. I feel like if I was like, if I am like night breathing, and like I have a scythe as my weapon, I feel like I'd be so edgy. I feel like I'd be like everyone would be like really scared of me, but I'd be like the nicest person on the out like in real life. Like I have like this
Hmm.
reputation for looking super scary, and like everyone's like, oh, don't talk to the to the Shadow Hashira. He's kind of a scary looking dude. And
Hmm.
and then I'm just like the nicest person when you meet me in real life. I'm just like I give like people head pats and stuff when I see them or something cutesy like that. Like I'm just like like the most like lovable person, but no one knows because I look so scary sometimes. I just feel like that would be my personality in Demon Slayer if I was like if that's really how it is.
Hmm.
So what would your personality like what would you be known for like across the land?
I don't know. I feel like would probably be more of a subtle type, like trying not to. Because I feel like a more ideal way to try and fight demons would possibly be to make it so that they don't know what your abilities are before you're fighting them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like try and be like a more subtle, sneaky type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Oh, and do you think you'd have like a unique bird, like a unique, you know how like, they all have those like birds? Would you have like a unique messenger bird with you? Like you know how like most of them have like the crows, but like Zenitsu has
Hmm.
like a robin or something. Do you have like a unique uh bird companion?
It would be funny if it was just like an almost crow, just like so close, just like a magpie or a raven or something instead, so that it's as easy to train as a crow, but it's not as immediately screaming, "There's a demon slayer."
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I think I would like I don't know, like a hawk maybe, like a red-tailed hawk for mine. I don't know, something of that sort. Like a red-tailed hawk would be cool.
Yeah, that could be neat also, because there are certain. Don't people already use hawk for sports and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Or people use them for hunting, actually.
Yeah, I feel
So
like
it
yeah,
would it would also be kind of handy in the wilderness.
true. Oh wait, you could also like besides for your like Demon Slayer weapon, you could also use like smoke bombs too. Like you could have like homemade smoke
Mm,
bombs. Like you could hide
yeah,
yourself in the smoke. And I think that'd be cool.
like entering in a place where there's some demon fight happening, but everything's just covered in smoke and haze and various different. You're
Yeah.
like, I can't see anything. What's even going on in there?
And then all they see is their head falling, like a few seconds later, their head falls off. Just like, shing!
Hmm. I got him, I guess.
Hmm. See, I have nothing to counter water types either. Like, my team is a bunch of normal types and one fire type. Oh boy, we're creeping up on that hour mark again. So I think I might need to wrap up the episode. Like, I try to keep my episodes like an hour or less because like
Mm-hmm.
we had a nice conversation and we got closer to the first gym. I think I'm like right next to it. But
Yeah, I feel like it would be a good idea to maybe before you start next time, if I could look up a. I don't know if I looked up a map of the routes in black and white too, if that would help in this necessarily, because it's a little altered.
yeah,
But if they also would give a good idea of some things.
chill, chill. Let's see. Would you like so? Would you just be a base like a demon slayer, like just in the like regular ranks of demon slaying, or would you try to be like a future Hashira type of deal? Like, would you try to get like high enough in the ranks to be considered like Hashira level?
I mean, it would be neat, but again, I don't think it would be the objective. Objective would be, but I don't know. Do demons necessarily know, depending on, or do they know the individual Hashiras?
Well, I mean, the upper moons definitely the upper 12 moon demons
Well,
that
yeah, obviously they're a little different, but I mean, like, your random demon.
no, they probably don't know you as well. Like, I guess I was just like thinking because like we're all the main goal of the entire show is to defeat the demon, the 12 moon, the 12 upper moon demons and or Muzan eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know
he's a
Muzan,
slippery bugger.
you know Michael Jackson,
Yeah, he's a slippery bugger.
he'd be moonwalking all over you. I just can't get over the fact he looks like Michael Jackson. Like every time I see him, I'm like, it's Michael Jackson.
You want to take him seriously so bad, but the hat ruins it.
He just does. He's just like all I can think of is like any Michael Jackson song comes on, and as he walks away, he's just like and just like moonwalks
Yeah.
away. He's just like I don't know. He just gives off Michael Jackson vibes. I mean, he has really pale skin. He has like that black wavy hair that Michael Jackson has, and he turns children into demons. It makes all sorts of sense. He's indeed Michael Jackson. I swear if in the finale of Demon Slayer if Muzan literally like is literally,
There's a music number. There's a.
or he like straight up moonwalks away from Taiju or something, I'm going to face palm. I'm just gonna like smack my forehead with my palm. Just be like, how did I know? How did I know he'd be like Michael Jackson and just like moonwalk away? Uh,
I don't know.
like
It seems a little uncharacteristically silly for this show.
yeah,
I mean, it's silly from time to time, but I don't think they do that bit.
yeah, true. Dun, 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 dun. Now, do you think my character, and your character would be traveling in a group together, or do you think we'd be like on opposite
Maybe
sides of the country doing separate things all the time?
just occasionally sending a note.
Yeah, sending or meeting each other in a certain ramen shop in the bigger cities, just like bumping into each other once in a while.
I mean, that seems likely, I guess.
Mm. So that's cool. Oh no, I didn't kill him. I was supposed to kill him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, this is it. This is it for Catbug. Oh god. Aqua Jet, please don't kill me. Oh, yep, there goes life one on Catbug.
Mm, he's down one.
Yep, do a one one HP Oshawott that I thought was gonna die at some point. And they get it 07s in the comment section, I guess. 07s for Catbug. Like, I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like Muzan is just like, I don't get his motivation. Like, I don't quite understand what his whole deal is, like, what his whole plan is. Like, I don't understand what his motivation is as a villain. Like, what is his goal? What is his overall?
His motivation is be demon, do nasty demon things.
Yeah, but like, does he want to turn
Apparently,
does he want to turn everybody into demons? Does he want to like kill all demon
surely there
slayers?
would be easier ways to go about it if that was the goal.
Yeah, like, is there like, does he want to kill all the demon slayers so that demons can run rampant through the country, or what's his deal?
Would probably be easier to. I, hopefully, it becomes clearer at some point later.
I mean, the show is supposed to end soon. I've talked to other people who've read the manga. They said that there's not much left. Like, I fear that
Well, maybe he never becomes clear. Maybe it's just, ooh, he's a mysterious guy.
he's gonna moonwalk all over your business. I just think it's funny that Muzan is scared of Tanjiro because he has the same birthmark on his forehead as the guy who almost killed him. Like, I think it's just
Maybe
absolutely.
is his sense of time so bad that he doesn't realize that the guy he's scared of is dead by now?
Well, he's thinking that Tanjiro's like related to him somehow, so he's like afraid that like. Well, he knows Tanjiro already declared straight up to his face saying, "I'm gonna kill you someday." But like, he just knows that that mark on his forehead means trouble because he almost got killed that one time from the other guy who had the same mark.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
they didn't really like tell much more backstory on Muzan in the new. Oh, they kind of did, right? In the new season, the Swordsmith Village arc, they kind of hinted at what happened, but in the previous, like, in the last like 100 or so years that he's been alive, like, little bits and pieces, I think, but like not like clearly stating.
Anytime that I've randomly been inspired to look something up, it really does make it sound like the information that's, you know, deep lore relevant seems to come more of manga stuff. They don't seem to get as into it in the anime.
Yeah,
It's more flashy than
yeah.
lore heavy.
So, what is his manga background? If you have looked.
I remember I was looking up. I went down a rabbit hole of the guy Tanjiro looks like, who he was a
Yeah,
he was afraid of. I remember I was reading that article.
yeah. And what was it explaining?
Uh, Demon Slayer. You know, the mysterious man himself. He looks like a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now that I see pictures of him without the hat totally ruins it. He could be your normal, like, intimidating vampire looking dude if he didn't insist upon wearing that hat.
The Michael Jackson hat. It really works like the the Michael Jackson hat, you know. So what's the deal with the swordsman that almost kills Muzan in the like two?
I'm having a hard time
Hmm.
finding that. I don't remember his. Oh wait, is that him? Mm, okay, no, no wait, yes, this is him. No,
Okay.
yeah, Yorichi Sugi Kuni. Yorichi is the twin brother of Rikigutsu, who later became a demon and joined the 12. Da, 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 da. Can I get a picture of that guy?
Oh
I can't
no,
remember if it's.
the
Oh, it's the many-eyed dude. Okay, okay,
mm-hmm.
that clarifies it. That's who he is.
Well, cause I when I saw that many I did, I thought it was the other guy. So it was like it
No,
looked
it's his twin brother.
yes, his twin, his exact twin. That makes 100%.
Well, you know they change a little bit when they get demonified,
Yeah, true.
and how he changed was they added a few sets of eyes.
Yep, that is how it happened. So wait, does the twin brother that's a demon, can he also do sun breathing, or is he like?
Can humans do breathing styles? I thought that was a human thing.
Oh, cause doesn't he carry a sword? Cause like I swear I saw him with a sword when they inter I don't know if he used to be a demon slayer, but then got turned into the demon. So I'm not too clear on that.
Okay, let's pull up the page for the demon brother.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna close out the episode so we can talk about this more. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, if you missed any of the stream and you want to watch the rest of it, it'll be on my YouTube channel, which is the same under the same name, and it's in the description of my Twitch channel. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.